the feet, I try to give you your flowers. Why you rather get a reef? I told my son be strong.
Yes, sir. Fresh off the battle versus franchise is SWERVOO. NOME 14. Surprise battle.
Second one in a row. Third one ain't gonna be a surprise though. Next time y'all see me in NOME.
You versus franchise, small room. Talk about it. How you feel, man? We just all watched it.
I feel good, man. This is probably my first like actual 2-on-2. Yeah, NOME Impact. That shit was great. This is the first actual time that I could, you know what I'm saying, display just my talents on the big stage for real. And I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I apologize to fans what happened in that second. That shit don't never happen, but that was good back and forth.
Talk about the battle a little bit. Who went first?
I went first.
Okay.
I went first. You know what I'm saying? Crowd, gotta be a little bit more energy in there. But I don't like to blame it on that. Maybe I gotta say better shit. But first was a little, you know what I'm saying? He started out in the first. He got the first. My second, I feel like I had the second. I had the second. And the third, we both had good thirds. It was a good back and forth. Way to set the night up.
Your first, you felt like they were sleeping on it? Because I know your intention, you wrote to make sure to, you know what I mean? So what do you think was the disconnect?
Energy. It's like, and I don't want to blame the fans because they here to see who they here to see. You know what I'm saying? So they excited who they here, you know what I'm saying? Me and franchise got on the card, and me and franchise I know big blockbuster battle, you feel me? So there ain't some shit. So it's like, it's just the energy. It's just the energy was, and I feed off energy. So when the energy down, I get getting in my head, and then, you know what I'm saying, and that shit started happening. But it was a good battle though. I'm glad I could do that. It was fun. Learning experience. That shit was fun.
Now, the second round, you said you had a little bit of a hiccup, man, because I ain't really see you choke.
No. It's just I just had more. That's it.
Okay. What
happened?
What was going through your mind?
Bro, I literally, and I don't even like saying this on cameras, but the circumstances of the battle, because I done had 3 op switches before this shit, right? So if you a rapper, you know exactly, you got material for one dude, you got to switch that out, material for another nigga, switch that out, and then material for another nigga, and then it's like, once me and franchise got locked, shit wasn't, we ain't get a lot of prep time, but as rappers, you gotta push through that shit. It's a learning experience.
For this being your like real main NOME debut against a guy like franchise, how much time did you get to actually prepare?
It was talks about it, but I was still locked in with other battles. So I was supposed to battle Bay 11, somebody else. I was supposed to battle a week after that, somebody else. And then the shit got switched, so I say 2.5 tops. Like when niggas actually, you know what I'm saying, when contracts got signed and the bread got sent, it was about 2.5 at top.
Okay, 2.5.
Yeah, about 2.5.
For you, is that a real tight, stressful situation?
I ain't did it in a while. I ain't did that shit, bro, since Ultimate Madness, bro.
Okay. So you had to dig in your Ultimate Madness bag.
It was one of them where it's like, I can't let this slip away. I gotta do it. It's known. Like, you gotta do it. But it's no, like I said, it's no excuses. I ain't no nigga that get on here and try to blame everything else. But I like the battle. It was a good battle, though. It was a good battle for sure.
What you feel like about the third? Because it seemed like, you know, the first was a little, you know, you didn't feel like you got the energy. The second, you had a little minor. You probably ended early. The third, how'd you feel at least about your third?
No, the third was good. I got through the third. Third was good. I still felt like it was a lot of, like, bro, some shit I was saying, like, that shit was crazy. But it's like, you can't blame the fans.
You feel like it wasn't, your material wasn't connecting with the crowd.
Yeah. I feel as though, like, I ain't connect with the crowd off the first round.
Gotcha.
So it was like a damn near uphill battle. You feel me? And then when you put both of us next to each other, it's like, franchise the favorite. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not saying that's a reason at all. I want that to be on record. I ain't saying that's a reason. I'm just saying it's the shit that's going through my head.
Gotcha.
It's like I see people. I'm looking at people not react. I'm like, God damn. At one point in my round, I'm like, I'm ass.
Okay, so you was really in your head.
Nah, and that's literally what it was, bro. I'm so hard on myself, bro. It's like it gotta be to perfection, and I just be trying to remake it. Like niggas know what I did with Cortez. Niggas know what I did with Chess.
Facts.
Niggas know what I did when I battle Rock.
So you want to be that every time you step out.
I hold myself to a higher standard, bro. I hold
respect
myself
that.
to a higher standard. So know what I'm saying? I come out and people enjoyed the battle. Like, everybody, good shit, you know what I'm saying? Enjoyed the battle. I see the comments online. But yeah, it was a learning experience for sure.
I know this is his second time battling here. He battled Eunice here. So
Franchise is a vet. He's a vet, so it's like that shit don't phase him. He used to certain shit like this, you feel me? So it's he a vet. Shout out to him though. Shout out to him. That was a fire battle. However you want to call it, that shit was fire. That shit was fire.
You thought he was on point, all three, or like what you thought about his material?
Tuned him out. I know for a fact that neither me or him was on 100.
Okay,
like, we wasn't on 100. And then we had conversations even before, and like I'm telling him the same thing. Like, bro, we're gonna go in with this 230. We're gonna put on the show. Like, this shit gonna be, you know what I'm saying, what it's gonna be. So I'm just glad that we got what we got from it. You feel me? So
how it feel being a part of another NOME weekend, and you know, being a not just a a watcher but a participant.
Fire. It's a different vibe out here. A lot of, like, it's been events in the past where I see fans watch it online and they say that shit was ass. And I've been in the building and I had fun. Like, that shit was like, and I know you be outside, so you know too. So
between in the building, because I'll be leaving the event enjoying it too. And
yeah,
I'm like,
then you go online and the fans be like, but I understand it because they not in the building, they don't get the vibe from, they don't get the. Seeing a battle in person and seeing a battle on a live stream, that's two totally different things.
It is.
Bro.
It really is.
Totally different things. So
I wanted to get your point real quick as far as this Nitty and Lux battle, right? Main event of the evening and everything like that.
Wait on it.
How you see it going? Who you think gonna take this?
I would say this, right? And it's no knock to Lux, right? The pedestal that people put Lux on, I feel as though we should start putting niggas like Nitty on there. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas like Rock. Niggas like Twerk, niggas like Geechee, niggas who outside and active, they battling new niggas, mid-tier niggas, top-tier niggas, you feel what I'm saying? But as far as with that battle, I feel as though I got Nitty 2-1. I think, in this setting though, I think Lux gonna have one of them rounds. And I think it's gonna be a stir, but as far as like rounds, coming out in the first, I don't know. The first tough. You know what I'm saying? The fans been waiting on this.
We ain't see Lux in a
we ain't see
while.
Lux in a minute. That first might be heavy. Second round, I think Nitty is going to leave Earth. I think Nitty get the second round clear. I think it's gonna come down. I think it's gonna come down to the first. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna come down whoever come out the battle and win the first, because and then Lux. I think Lux gonna have one of them third rounds. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's gonna have one of them third rounds because with Nitty, it's a lot to talk about. Not saying like outside he don't got a bunch of scandals and shit like that, but as far as with him and who he battling, it's like it's Lux, bro. He can just find something there. You know what I'm saying? And
got you.
Just attack it. So I got Nitty 2-1. I think this shit about to be great though.
You feel like it's a mega matchup?
Yeah, hell yeah. Super fight. This is a super fight for sure. This fucking Bud versus Earl.
Let's
all
go.
over again. Like, we've been waiting for this for 5 years. We gonna find out. We gonna find out who Bud. We gonna find out. Me personally, I think Nitty Bud because, you know what I'm saying? You know, Bud was the underdog.
Yeah, he was.
Everybody
had arrow whooping his
Everybody
ass.
had. And listen, on record, I won so much money. I know a couple of y'all watching that bet me. I'm sorry. I won like $500 off Bud.
Let's go.
I won like $500.
You knew better.
Yeah. So, but I think this is a super fight. It's gonna be crazy.
Last thing with this matchup, why do you think more people have Nitty winning? I did a lot of conversations. I'm not saying a staggering amount, but I see more people leaning towards Nitty. Why do you think that? Is it just
because it's all right? So the people who's been in the culture and been through this shit, right? So it's like Nitty has sustained every era in battle rap, and literally has been outside active. I'm talking about Smack era, URL era, Caffeine era. I mean, this the URL era too.
You think Nitty was a part of the Smack era though? Like, cause Smack.
He not a part of Smack era, but he was battling there.
Okay.
Yeah. He was still like this. What I'm saying, like in every era, he's been putting on. Like we know who Rum Nitty was. You feel me? So it's people got Nitty winning because it's not even recency bias. It's just like the work he been putting in, bro. That nigga is.
It's just the work.
He's absolutely crazy.
Gotcha.
Like he's absolutely crazy. He's him for a reason, bro. And I don't know. And I feel as though all the like Smack era fans, they gonna ride with Lux regardless. You feel me? And they should. It's just like with the Michael Jordan and LeBron shit. If you watch Mike play, you're gonna rap. Mike better than LeBron.
Never gonna say
you was
LeBron
born,
better.
yeah, come on. If you was born after 1998, nah, you might say Bron better because that's who you seen. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like it too, because it's a whole fan base against another fan base, and they both respect the other artists. And it's just like, we know this is a super fight, but I'm riding with who I'm riding with, and I like it. I love it. That nigga energy different, man. This shit about to be fire. This shit about to be fire, and I'm happy for Nitty too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy for Nitty to finally get this, because this I feel like this overdue.
Let me ask you this, right? If you had all the money in the world to put up whatever type of battle you could, what are some more mega matches that are left in your eyes?
I want to see Rock and Lux 1-on-1. I know they did the 2-on-2. Rock and Lux.
You want to see Rock and Lux shoot the head off?
Yeah. Av and Twerk. Av and Twerk for sure. Matter of fact, I gotta put Av and Twerk first. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the ones that's the culture been asking for that for a minute. You know, since the band Legacy days. So
got you.
Yeah, culture been asking for that for a minute. So Av and Twerk. I don't know. That's a I don't know, man. People would say Nitty and Conceited, but I like Conceited. I think Nitty will whoop his ass, though. I ain't gonna lie. I think he'll whoop his ass.
It's still a mega match.
Yeah, it's a mega match nonetheless, because the people is gonna bring. But
and not seeing Conceited for so many years, it would be dope to see him come back.
Yeah, but off top, them three right there. I can't really think of nothing else.
What do you think about the back and forth with Hitman and Murder Mook? Do you think that's a mega matchup?
No. That's a mega match. Just off, you know what I'm saying? Just off their name alone. These are two of the biggest stars in the culture. But me personally, if it happens, I'm gonna watch for sure. But it ain't something that I.
Now Hitman, he got a couple mega matches, right? He got.
I ain't gonna lie, every match that Hitman
and
oh yeah. Oh, Hitman and Twerk. I forgot about that. Hitman and Twerk. Hitman and Twerk. Hitman and Twerk.
Out of those four,
Hitman
which one do you think is the best match?
Hitman and Twerk.
Between Hitman and Geechee, Hitman and Mook, Hitman and Lux?
If I gotta rank them, Hitman and Twerk first, Hitman and Geechee second.
So you think him and the newer guys is bigger matches than him and the older guys?
Because only thing about it, because Twerk caters to what, you know what I'm saying? They cater to they cater to each other. It's the performance and everything. Even though people just try to put Twerk in that box and he say some of the craziest shit in the world, but it's like a style clash.
Gotcha.
And I like it. And you say Hitman and Lux, right?
Yeah.
I watch that too, but I don't know. Them are just matches where it's like, they should have been happening.
Okay.
They should have been happening. So it's like it's just overrated. I hate to keep
him
going
versus
back to
Twerk or him versus Geechee are gonna be better battles than him and Lux and Mook. Or you're not sure?
So for the excitement factor, Twerk and Hitman. For the conversation, Geechee and Hitman.
Okay.
The actual conversation that's gonna be had, because we know Geechee is surgical. He's surgical with his approach. So for the conversation, I say Hitman and Geechee. But for like just excitement factor, just to have everybody going crazy, Hitman and Lux. Hitman and Twerk. Okay. Hitman and Twerk for sure.